Hi, it's Royce Rosewood of the Ragamancers, and I wanted to make a video to show the current status of my Patchwork deck. I made one of these last year, and there's been a lot of changes to the deck, so I just wanted to sort of capture this moment of where the Patchwork deck is. So, you see I have two boxes. So this box holds the current deck, and then this is the, all the other cards. Sort of talk about how that works in a minute. I was using the matchbox that came with the Alleyman's deck, but I don't know, I just sort of felt like it was time to move the deck into something else. I don't know, it was just a feeling that I had. I don't know, kind of like a hermit crab. It's, outgrows its shell. Not that the deck was too big for the box, but I'm just moving into something else. So I got this like index card holder at a thrift store, and I've decorated it. So I've got, gold sun and silver moon symbols around here. And then I've done the same over here on this, just to kind of like bind them visually and energetically, because it is really one system. It's just sort of in two different places. So I'll open this up. So here we have the deck, and then this is Paget. She is sort of the avatar or guardian for the deck. She's sort of like a visual representation of like all of this that I can use as like a focal point. Yeah, I don't know. She's cool. So anyway, so here's the deck. So the structure of this is modeled after the Alleyman's deck. So I've got, the 22 major arcana, the 4 minor suits, the strange suit, and then a number of what I call the mixer arcana. So it goes major, minor, mixer. Those are like oracle cards or things that don't really fit anywhere else. And there's a couple variations that we'll go through. But so how it works is, say I do a reading, and I pull out this card. This just happens to be the Knight of Swords. Okay, so I'm pulling out my cards, and then after the reading, all the cards that I pulled out. So say if I just pulled out this Knight of Swords, I can go in here into this box, and I say, okay, swords and knight. So I put that one away. So here's all of the Knight of Swords cards. Okay, so I put that one away, and then I put this one back into the deck. So as I'm using the deck is modifying itself, modifying the combination of cards that exists within it, but still maintaining the same structure. And this way, I can have multiples of a card. I don't have to decide, I've got, 10 deaths or like 7 fools or whatever. I don't have to decide which ones go into the deck. There's just one at a time, and they just sort of cycle through. And every now and then, like, I'll shuffle them up and sort of reset things. But that's kind of the basic idea. So there's the cards that are in the deck, and then like the whole system that supports and things flow in and out. And that gives it a kind of a cool energy. It does give it a very flowing energy as things are coming in and out of the deck and recombining like that. So let me just walk you through. So for example, I've got the 22 major arcana standard. So let's see what we've got here. The deaths, right? Here, I'll show you. So here's some temperance cards. There you go. And that's not all of them, right? Because there's one in the deck. And then I added an additional arcana card for the Alleyman, just for all of the ones that came with the CD set. And just to honor like the origins of the Alleyman deck. So then there's an additional one that's in here. So there's the Alleyman rank or slot, and then I've got the oracle die cards, so they get their own slot. So this one in there. Now I did take the Alleyman Lord and put it in the Alleyman slot, so they are split up a little bit. So anyway, there's that. I might up this just because there's so many. I might have like 2 slots from here, but for right now there's just the one. And if that comes up, I could roll the die from the oracle dice set, or just sort of interpret it as like, what does this particular lord have to say of the situation, the personality as they're described in the book. So anyway, yeah, and then we've got the minors, so we've got the cups and the pentacles. Let's see, let's look at the 8s of pentacles just to show you. So So as you can see, I've got several for each slot. There we go. All right, and then we get into, oh, right. And then for each of the minor suits, I've got a strange slot, so things that like don't quite fit anywhere else. So here we've got 0 cups, cards of cups, nightmare of cups, goddess of cups, princess of cups. So like this is probably what, like a page, this, but with, instead of like trying to figure out, okay, where did this one go? Try to remember everything. Anything that just doesn't fit just goes into its own slot. So there's the strange cups, and then strange pentacles. We've got none of coins, death of coins, strange swords, speaker of swords, death of swords, 18 of swords, which is, and then the strange wands. And again, Lord, that's probably like a king, but like I don't want to have to like think about it every time. So anything that's just not the exact name, I just put into the strange slot. So there's one slot for each of those suits. And then, right, we have our strange suit, which goes by the numbers. So like here are the strange 6s, 6 of crystals, 6 of tropical birds, 6 of imps, 6 of doors. Right. And again, that's not all of them because there's one in here somewhere. And then, so that goes up. And then similarly to the strange slot, so it's like a strange slot, this is the strange court. So Son of Knives, Navigator of Leviathans, Daughter of Doorways, Child of Guard, anything that's something of something. This is the Dog of Keys. Right. Keeper of Silence. Now, right, this is like an oracle card, but like because of my framework, if it's something of something, it goes into the strange court. And now there are so many of these, and I love them so much that I actually have 2 slots. So there's 2 of them that exist in this deck. So either one that comes out goes back into the strange court. And then we have the strange number. So things that are sort of beyond. So we've got 12 of green eggs, 18 of pots, etc., etc. So then, right, we have the Mixer Arcana, and this is just everything that doesn't fit anywhere else. So this is just sort of all the stuff. So in the, all the stuff from the Strange Arcana for the Alleyman's deck, but then just all sorts of other stuff. And then there are 20 slots. So at any given time, there are 20 cards from this category in the deck. And that's to mirror with 2 additional ones. 2 from the Arcanaless. So this is from the Arcanaless 2. And I've got some from the 1, just a few. And I don't know, these are just so cool. And I just wanted to like always make sure there was at least one in the deck. And now there's 2. So the Arcanaless has its own slot. So if one of those comes out, it goes here, just so like they're always there. And right, you did see some other Arcanaless cards in some of the other slots. If they sort of felt a different slot, and then everything else kind of goes back here. So with the 20 mixers and then the 2 Arcanaless, that's 22, and that mirrors the. Although I guess I do have 23 here, but it mirrors what would be the major arcana. So things are coming in and out, and it's all just weird. And so there we are. So I recently reset the deck, and I was like reshuffling and stuff and putting everything back in here, and it did not fit. So it sort of has to be in these 2 containers, because when I put them all in here, it does not fit. So that's sort of a marker of like, okay, maybe, let's just let this collection sit for a little. I do have like a little bit more room for like a little bit more, but it can't all go in here all at once. So, all right, well, I just wanted to share with you where things are at and how I organize and use my Patchwork deck. So, thanks for watching. Let me know what you thought. And I always love to see your collections too. So please share your collections with me. All right. Have a good one.